Hello, YouTubers. This is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I am doing another magic video. Today, it's more of a story time, I guess. Um, Today, I'm talking about the 3 reasons why my first magic spell, my first money spell, failed miserably. Like it was terrible. It failed horribly. Just it was bad. But it could have been worse. So anyway, let me go ahead and say that my channel, I do um, tarot readings most of the time. If you need one of those, you can just check my description box down there to get one. I also am selling crystals on eBay, and I'm just a generally awesome person. So you can email me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and we can get on with the video. So I was trying to get more of this. I wanted more of this. I was like, oh, I believe that you can do things. You can use candles and you can use herbs to attract money to you. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I just I didn't do any prep work. I didn't do anything special. I was like, okay, I've got a candle. I've got some allspice, which is a a mixture of different things. The all is it allspice? No, it's pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice is what people use to attract um, money because it's got everything in it. I think it's got cinnamon. It's got some other stuff that attracts to you money. So mine had been sitting in my cabinet probably for like I don't know 5 years or something. I'm like, I'm gonna use this. I've got my candle. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna do this spell. And then after I did it, like a week later, I lost money. I lost like $40. It was between like 40 and $60 that I lost, and I was like, this is not working. What happened? So that's why I said it was horrible, but it could have been worse. Like I could have lost more money. Um, at the time, I was driving for Domino's, and I believe that my tips were actually um, not as good as they had been the weeks before. So sometimes this happens, and it happens mostly to new witches who come into the magic world and they're like, I'm gonna do magic, I'm gonna do spells, and I'm gonna get that money, or I'm gonna do this, that, and the fourth. Now, here's why I believe my spell didn't work. Here's why I believe my spell backfired on me. And there's a video um, on my channel somewhere around the time that it actually happened. It's a really old video. I think it's like 2016 maybe or something. I don't know. But if you want to go see that, you can go watch that video. I might link that below as well. Um, so let's start here. Now that I've been doing magic for a while, I've manifested a car. I've helped my kid's dad get a job. I've got myself another job. I accidentally, um, well, we're not going to go there. I've gotten to the point now where I feel like I'm able to do some things. I'm able to figure it out and make it happen. So, the 3 main things that I do now that I didn't do before. So I prepare for the. I'm looking at my notes. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. I prepare for it first. Then I do the spell with my full intention on it, and then I close it. I close the spell. Now, when I did my magic spell back in 2016 or whatever it was, my money spell, I didn't do any preparation, which we'll talk about in a second. I might have been watching TV or listening to my phone, um, which I'll probably tell you a story about how I quit smoking using magic. And I didn't close the spell. It might still be floating around this house somewhere. But when I say prepare, a lot of witches, new ones specifically, they're like, oh, you know what? I'm a witch now. I've got a candle. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some of that in there. Light it. Done. Good. Done. Now they didn't. They didn't do any like damage control from their background where they learned certain things. So they have this belief system where, oh my god, if they're believing that magic is or money is dirty, magic is wrong, and the weak, powerless, and poor shall inherit the earth. And they've got that in their heads, and they're like, I'm doing this magic spell now. That's also working in the background, and they are still like uh, hindered by it. So they might not consciously realize that they've got this in the back of their head, but they do. So I came from a Christian background where, like I said, the weak, the powerless, the meek, and the poor shall inherit the earth. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So anyway, I got out of that, and then I instantly jumped in with both feet into magic. I didn't really read up on it a whole lot. I didn't really do a whole lot of like damage control. I was just like, I'm doing this. It's gonna work. And then it seemed like my intention just immediately bounced off of me, and it hit people around me. So like I it's like the spell worked kind of, but the energy came toward me. It hit me. It bounced off, and the drivers around me were making more money, but I wasn't making, you know, more money. I lost money, and I think it was my mental process at the time that kind of made it hard for the intention to land on me, settle, and then have these things, come to me instead of bounce off of me and go towards someone else. So I didn't prepare. Now, a good way to prepare yourself, especially if you're a new witch, is to look at your belief system and don't jump in with both feet and I'm going to do a love spell now. No. The first spell that you should do, honestly, is cleansing. You should take a cleansing spiritual bath, and then you should probably do that like every week for 3 months, and like change your mind. You meditate, clean out your mind from all of those, you know, um, all of those mindsets that are hindering you from moving forward, or that's going to continue to hinder you, and you're not even going to know why. Um, the second spell you should do, well, maybe the first one you should do is protection. The second one you should do is cleansing. The third one you should do is road opening, where you open your roads so that you can receive the things that you're asking for. And I didn't do any of that. No, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do the spell. It's gonna be awesome. This, that, and the fourth, whatever, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. So, oh, and while you're preparing, you should also like clean your house or clean the space that you're gonna be doing the spell in. Clean the table. Use some where is it? Here it is. Some Florida water or something to put on the table, wipe it off with the intention of cleansing it of any negativity or anything that it's hindering you from getting what you want. And then the best thing for you to do really is to sit in that same space and do that same kind of spell. So you dedicate a space to money magic, and you dedicate another space to love or healing, whatever. So you go there, you get that mental space where you're like, okay, I'm doing this here now, and that's all I'm focusing on. So preparation, and you should probably also, use a little bit of Florida water in your bath water before you do the spell to make sure that you don't have anything hanging on to you spiritually, and then you have to kind of dispose of those remains in a way that will help your spell progress. So, like if you're doing healing, go bury the remains of your healing spell at a hospital or a clinic or something so that intention continues to work for you while you are doing something else. Anyway, that's probably another video for a different day. So do the preparation first. Bathe, throat opening, cleanse your mind, meditation, clean your house, like for real. That's a good way to get things out of your way. It's because it helps you work more clear headedly. And if you hear people running around, those are my kids. Anyway, cleaning up, magical, like just in itself, it helps just the energy to move better and it helps you think better. Um, I could probably go on and on and on about preparation, but we're gonna move on so this video doesn't get too long. Um, Now, like I said, the first spell that I did for the money that I wanted, I think my petition probably this is preparation too. My petition probably wasn't the clearest. So I probably said, "Oh, I just want more money," and then I just that was it. But anyway, um, I did not pay as much attention to what I was doing, and I should have paid more attention to it. But at the time, I was operating off of this fantastical kind of is that a word? Fantastical. Well, anyway, it was like this just airheaded idea of what magic was. Um, I love you too. I was sitting there. It's my kid talking to me. Life. And I I might have been like playing with my phone or something. I might have like lit the candle and walked away. I don't know. Like now, I just naturally spend more time. I also probably didn't do any visualization at the time, which helps me a lot now to get what I want. Um, but anyway, I I probably just didn't focus on it, and I also had thoughts. Like I said, I didn't clean out my mind. I also had thoughts of, oh, this is not going to work. Oh, what's going to happen? This, that, and the fourth. I wasn't focused on what I was doing, not really. So that's probably also why it went miserably and horribly wrong. I was focused, but I wasn't focused on the right thing for long enough. And then later on, I manifested a jumble of crap that I did not necessarily want. So this is why I say you need to just prepare. Preparation is almost everything, basically. Like you just clean yourself up, clean your mind up, clean your space up, open your roads, and then it's a little bit easier for you to focus on what you want because you don't have that background noise. Oh, it's not going to work. Oh, this doesn't work. Blah 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 blah. Just throw that crap out the window because it does work. And get your mind right first before you do anything. If you before you do any kind of spell to attract anything to you, get your mind right and get your petition right, and then focus on what you're doing, like laser focus on it. So I didn't focus. I didn't prepare. And the third reason why my spell backfired on me was I didn't close it right. Um, I mean, I let the candle burn down. I waited for it to manifest, but I didn't do anything with the remains. Now, what I would do, I'll like take the remains outside and bury them in my yard. I'll take them to the bank and bury them there discreetly. Um, if it's a money spell, I'll take it to the bank. I'll put it in a mojo bag and like carry it with me so that that intention can continue to draw to me money. Um, but most of the time, newbie witches that don't do a whole lot of research, they'll just take their candle remains or their spell remains or whatever and just leave them around the house or throw them in the trash can. Why would you throw it in the trash can? You're basically throwing your intention in the trash, or you're showing like your spirit friends or whatever that you don't have any respect for what's going on, so they're certainly not going to help you. Um, Whatever you do, you need to go about it in a way that is respectful to the items that you're using. So, like, if you're, especially if they're herbs, crystals, and if you are working with spirits, you need to respect them or they will stop dealing with you. What I like to do with mine, I will offer them whiskey, water, smoke, light, listening. I'll listen to what they want and I'll be like, oh, okay, so here's an offering for you, especially if they're my ancestors. My ancestors, they'll tell me most of the time. And I'll just get it and be like, okay, here's this for you. And it's goes back to preparation. It's not something that I do the minute before I'm doing a spell. It's something I do all the time. Um, I will get my great grandmother a cup of coffee, a fig Newton, uh, just and put it on the altar and just let her do whatever she wants to with it. And then when she's done with that, I'll take it outside and pour it under a tree or bury it or something. Gotta be respectful with those things too. Um, Generally, if the ancestor water that I put there, I'll water my plant with it or something like that. It's not going down the sink. It's not going in the toilet. It's not going in the trash can. Um, but back to closing the spell. You gotta get rid of those remains in a way that um, works with your spell. Like I said, money spell. Bury it at the bank, or bury it in your yard, make a mojo bag out of it, carry it with you. Um, oh, I should have opened that a long time ago. But anyway, close your spell out right. So the main three reasons why my spell didn't work, basically, I did not prepare for it like I should have. Um, I didn't put enough focus in the right place for long enough, and I didn't close it out right. There's probably other stuff, but I think those are the main three reasons why my spell backfired. It was upsetting because it was like, why are people around me making more money, but I am just not making money. I'm losing money. So there it is. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys want to see more, comment below, like, share, and subscribe. You can also tip and donate if you'd like. And if you need a personal reading, I do those on this channel. You can just look at my other videos and say, oh my God, these are awesome videos. I should get a reading. Yeah. So I'll probably make more of these as the inspiration comes to me. I will see you guys in the next one. There is a video on my channel. I'll probably link it below like I said before. No, that's a different one. I'll probably link it below. It was like 10 reasons or 10 ways to make your candle magic work better. Maybe it was 5. Anyway, I'll probably put it on the screen around here somewhere or link it down there so you can go watch it. I will see you guys there. Thank you for watching. Ta-ta for now.